All right, we're doing positive and negative numbers. You can see me as I'm looking over at my book. All right. So I'm learning as I do this draw tool thing. All right, so let's do this. We're going to clear. Look at that. Straighter lines than you get in the classroom. Okay, so here's a number line. And on the number line, of course, you have, okay. Good Lord, sorry. It all starts with 0, okay? And on the left, you have negative numbers. And you guys can ask questions as we go, so don't be afraid to do that, okay? And on the right, we have positive numbers. All negative numbers have to have a negative in front of them, okay? They have to have a sign. Wow, we have 9 people. We have to have a sign in front of them in order to be negative. Positive numbers have no sign, so it's assumed that they are positive, automatic. So if there's no sign in front of them, it's assumed that they are positive. So we got that? Good. So all the anything to the left of 0 is negative. Anything that's positive is to the right. So the negative numbers over here, positive numbers are over here to the right. And the negative numbers must have a negative sign in front of it. So a sign number tells 2 things: which direction and then how far. So if we go two spaces, my goodness. Sorry. Nope, not that. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. You go like that. So a signed number. What is going on? There we go. So 2 spaces over tells 2 things. It's 2 spaces. It's 2. That is not working there with the fingernail. Sorry about that. So it tells 2 spaces and it's 2. We'll move on from there. Let's clear that off. Technical difficulties. Let's turn the page. All right. What's that? Let's try a mouse. Try the mouse. Where'd you find that?
It's mine.
Is it? Oh, well, that. All right. Ooh. It might be better. We'll see. Okay. Oh, yeah, that works much better. All right. So if we have, we're going to go with here, we're going to go with 1 plus negative 4. All right. So if we start at 1, nope, get rid of the text. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Jeez. Okay. Go with this. There's 1. That works much better. Thank you, Alyssa. This is 0. No, negative 1. Negative 2. Negative 3, -4. Okay, if we start here, and we have start at 1, and it goes plus -4. So pretend like you're at the, let's say at the mall. You start off with $1 and you buy some ice cream and it costs you $4. You start here and you go and you spend $4. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 plus -4 equals -3. So you started the day up $1. You spent $4 on ice cream. So you ended the day down -3. I like to try to equate negative numbers with like spending money, because everybody spends money. So it's an easy way to kind of think about it in everyday life. Okay. Also, when you're thinking about positive and negative numbers, you can also look at it and see which of these is farther away from 0. Is 1 farther away from 0? That's a mess. Whoops. Here, let's do this. And 0. There's 1. And then we go 1, 2, 3. And so we go over like we have here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. We went over 4 spots. 4 is the dominant number between 1 and 4. So we have between 1 and -4, the dominant number is going to be -4. So the number is going to end up being negative. So the dominant sign is going to be negative between the two. All right, let's clear that out. All right, let's do another one here. Let's go to and just a quick note, you guys are probably wondering why do we have to do positive and negative numbers when we have access to a calculator? The GED test has 46 questions. Okay, you have 46 questions that you have to do on the test. 41 of them, you get to use a calculator. Okay, 5 of them, you do not. So these are the type of questions that you need to hang on to or be able to do without using a calculator. And just for reference sake, I looked up all the different tests that we've done over the years. We've had a 78% pass rate for our tests. Out of the ones that people have failed, about a third of the people who have failed have had a 143 or a 144. So if those people had been able to get one or two of the tests, the questions, where they had been able to do the questions without the calculator like these, they would have been able to pass those tests. Just a heads up. All right. Let's do another one. So if we have -3, let's do a line here. Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay. Do this. So we go here, 0. We'll go down here. We go -3 plus 2. So we go like this. So 1, 2, 3. This -3. Sorry, guys. -2, -1, then 1, then 2. Now, you have -3 plus 2. So we start here at -3, and we're going to add 2. Since we're adding 2, we're going to be going to the right. You're going this direction, 2 spots. And so all we're going to do is we loop it twice. Just go over 1, and we go over twice. And we end up at -1. So it's -3 plus 2 is -1. Oftentimes people get confused. They go -3 plus 2 equals -5, and they get confused. But in this case, it's more of a case where it's like -3. It's like you start out the day down $3, and then a friend gives you $2. So then you're actually only down $1. Okay. So you start here. Somebody gives you $2, and so now you're only in debt $1. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. Now, this one is going to, what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 negative numbers. We're going to start negative, and we're going to become more negative. But it's going to look, but what we're going to do is it's going to say we're adding them. But in reality, we're subtracting it. So it's going to say -3 plus -2. Okay. So in this case, this is, we start the day down $3. Like we owe somebody $3. And then we go and we spend $2 on a candy bar. So in reality, we started the day $3 down. We get hungry and we decide, well, I need a Snickers. And then now we're down, actually we're down actually $5. So it starts here. I am artistically challenged. I will be the first to admit it. 1, 2, 3. Gosh. 1. I give up on this one. All right. So we start here at -3. You're just going to take my word for it. You go left 2. So we're at -5. God. This could make like this could make this could go viral with how bad the writing is. Anyway, please don't do that to me. All right. So anyway, so you have -3 plus -2. Now, because it's plus a minus, you could make this, if you make it, now math is one of those things, if it makes it easier for you to do, I'm not going to go off and say you have to do it one way or another. You can make it like this. You can make it -3, and then see it says plus a negative. You could actually go off and just go like this, -2 if you want. So -3 minus 2 equals -5. Okay? Do what makes it easiest for you to figure out. Yes, I agree, Mason. Do what makes it easiest for you to figure out in your head. I mean, some people are very rigid in how they go off and teach these different things. I mean, if it makes it easier for you to figure that out, so anytime you see like a negative plus a negative, just take away the plus and make it a minus if that makes it easier for you. All right? And like I said, there's only going to be 5 problems like this where you're going to have an opportunity to do this, but it's important for you to know how to do this in case it pops up, because you do not want to be one of those people who gets a 143 or a 144. Every time I say this during class, and I have one of those people in the class, they think I'm talking to them and they get mad and they give me the stink eye, and I feel bad about it afterwards. All right, let's clear this. Okay, let's go to another, in other words, so I kind of went over that. Let's go to, I'm not going to do a number line now, so you don't have to worry about my terrible artistic ability. Let's go to 15 plus -25. Now, on this one, you have 2 numbers. You have 15 and -25. Now, you can tell by looking at it which one is the dominant number. 25 is obviously the dominant number, but it's negative. So you're going to know that the number is going to end up being negative. So you can actually, all you have to do is figure out that this is going to be a subtraction problem. So you could just reshape this and just make it into 25 minus 15, and just keep it in mind that it's going to be a negative number, and then just it's going to end up being -10. Okay, that's all you have to do, because a lot of people can't go off and in their head go off and say, oh, 15 plus -25. That's very confusing for some people. So you can switch it around. You guys can see me pointing at the computer and you're thinking, well, what the hell does that mean? So anyway, so I should probably do that with the mouse. But you can take the -25 and 15 and just switch it around, make it 25 minus 15, and just keep in mind that the dominant sign is negative, and then it's going to be -10 in this case. Okay? Make sense? Thumbs up, right? Of course. All right. Thank you, Mason. Good job. Okay, now here's another one. Let's go with, let's clear this one. Clear all drawings. We have text. We have 3 minus 8. The book shows this one as reshaping it like where it goes 3 plus negative 8. But I don't necessarily like that. I think you could just go off. If it's 3 minus 8, you could just go off and make it 8 minus 3. That's like equals 5. Keep in mind that it's going to be a negative, and then you just go off and make it minus 5. Pretty simple. Okay? I think that's a pretty easy one to do. All right. Let's turn our page here. All right. This is probably, in my opinion, is probably the most important of the things that we're going to be doing here is subtracting negatives. So when they go off and they'll go like this. Let's go 8 minus a negative 9. No, I don't like doing it like that. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. 8 minus, wow, negative 9. Now, keep in mind that when you subtract a negative, it becomes addition. Let's see. So what I like to do is I like to pretend like I erase that, and then I take that negative and I make it, oops, darn it. And I'd like to take the negative and make it into a plus. And then it becomes 17. All right? So 8 minus a negative 9 is actually 8 plus 9. So it's 8 plus 9 is 17. If you have, let's say, 6 minus a negative 3, that's actually, you can get rid of that. It becomes, instead of being minus a negative, it becomes plus. And that would be 9. But yeah, 6 plus 3 is 9. Or if we go 11 minus a negative 4, you get rid of that, and it becomes plus. So I just take that. It's like instead of having it be horizontal, it becomes vertical and becomes a plus. I'm very visual, so that's why it works for me. I think most other people are very kind of vertical, so it might work for you. And it becomes that. So 11 plus 4 is 15. Okay, so 11 plus 4 is 15. We doing okay, Terrence? He's got the phone here, right here. So we got that. So subtracting negative numbers, very important. Here, let's do this. This is kind of tricky. If we have, let's go, what's this? Chat. Do I want to look at the chat? Do I dare? I don't know. I'll have somebody send me stuff on my phone. I don't want to mess with the chat right now. All right, let's do, oh, somebody just sent some more in the chat. They're probably talking bad about me. Oh, there's even more in the chat. Huh? Do we want to do anything in the chat? What do they say in the chat? They don't like my hat? This is Jared. Shawn, I can't. How are you? Doing great. No, it's Caleb has. Hi, Shawn. Just stuff. All right. All right. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, man.
So if we have a negative 7 minus a negative 4, okay? We have negative 7 minus a negative 4. So we go negative 7 minus a negative 4. So that becomes negative 7 plus 4. All right. Now we have to figure out which one's dominant. Which one's more dominant from 0? Which one's more dominant on 0? Is it negative 7 or 4? Well, in this case, negative 7 is farther from 0 than 4 is from 0. So in this case, we're just going to make this into a subtraction problem. We know that negative 7 is farther from 0 than 4 is from 0, so it's going to be negative. So we're going to go 7 minus 4 equals 3. So it's going to be negative 3. Okay? Sound good? All right. Let's clear this out. Sorry. All right. Last part of the lesson, and we'll turn you guys loose. Let's do combining terms. If we go 5, so we're going to have several terms together. Let's clear this. Let's erase this. We go, oops. Let's do text. We go 5 minus 6 plus 7 minus 4. So right here, we need to group numbers together. So our common groups that we have, like positive numbers, we have positive 7, we have positive 5, and then we have negative 6 and negative 4. So we're going to group those together. So let's group those together down here. So we're going to go 5 plus 7 minus 6 minus 4. And then we can go off and make this easy. So 12 minus 10. And that equals 2. Okay. Any questions at all? Okay. Nothing. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Awesome. Ah, yeah, that's right. Thank you. It's sunny in here, so it keeps it from shining too much, Jen. Let's clear this. Other than that, so we've kind of gone through everything. So the main thing is we've gone through addition and subtraction, the different types of, what you're going to see on in the GED test, the reason you want to be doing those different things on the GED test. And then these different things, you're not going to be doing much as far as you have to be able to use your calculator on it. Tomorrow, do you guys, Mason, or anybody else, does anybody else need to see any more examples or anything like that for right now? Okay, I think we're gonna call it good. Tomorrow we're gonna do, tomorrow we're doing multiplying, we're gonna be doing multiplying. Oh, thank you, Caleb. We're gonna be doing multiplying and a little bit of division for positive and negative numbers. Okay, so same channel tomorrow.